10 beast mode fragrances for winter. 5 of them. I'm going to tell you some similar scents cheaper. Today we're going to start with Havana, His Highness Green. I finally got the note breakdown on this. It's very hard to find information because it's so brand new. It's very expensive in other countries, upwards $400, $450, I was told by some people in the Middle East. It's a Middle Eastern fragrance. It has oud, wood, bergamot, lavender, and galbanum. What is galbanum? Well, it's a citrus, sweet, almost floral. All this unfolding into like a spicy green forest note mixed with pepper, ending with that delicious oud, wood, and leather. This is very, very masculine. Enormous scentilage, 12 hours longevity. This brother of his is called Your Highness White. It's the opposite. It's more youthful, more energetic. It's a light floral musk, amber, and animalic. It's got saffron, creamy pink pepper. So do you want it spicy and masculine, or kind of light, floral, fresh, young, youthful, energetic? Green or white, both of them are available at bestbrandsperfume.com for $69 while supplies last. Very good, enormous sillage. They both last 12 hours. They both give you a scent trail. The next one on the list is a great $170 in the Montal boutique, but found on internet searches for guess $60, $70. It's called Intense Pepper Eau de Parfum by Montal. It's very masculine and spicy pepper scent. It's got a huge projection on this as well. Beast mode, amber, white, musk, and oak moss. What's oak moss? Oak moss is that little green stuff that you might see at the bottom of tree, on the tree barks when the forest is kind of wet and damp, but it's on dry bark. So you got the contrast, wet, dry, green, forest-like wood scent. That's what an oak moss is, very earthy. Montal Intense Pepper gives off a woody, zesty, intense lemon pepper, fresh scent, and it's delicious from the opening to the dry down. If you're like wearing a suit, this is a gentleman's fragrance. Suit, tie, it just works good. I'm just wearing this black shirt and I wore it today. The sprayer comes out like that. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Christian O, fragrance lover since 1996. This channel is dedicated to you, the subscriber. Today's question of the day is, what's your favorite beast mode fragrance for winter? What's your favorite beast mode fragrance for winter? Why do I ask the question of the day? Because I compile lists. This channel is dedicated to you. I compile these lists so I can get more knowledge and find out other lists. And while I'm asking you this question, I figure out maybe sometimes somebody goes, hey, can you tell me about this? Or hey, have you tried this? And we all of us that are looking down at the comments get to know about this. By the way, the channel's name is called Best Brands Perfume. If you like to smell better for less and learn about all things fragrances related and talk to other fragrance lovers down in the comments below, consider subscribing today. Thank you very much. Does anyone know any fragrances that came out in 1965 that have any popularity? I found Guerlain Habit Rouge and the next winter beast mode fragrance, which is called Aramis. From 1965, some blogs say 64, some blogs say 66. I say 65. This is the one from Estee Lauder, opening with like some grass, greeny type notes, fresh, spicy cinnamon, some sweet woods, and intensive floral inside it. It's spicy aromatics and deep leather. It has other notes like sage and coconut, and it's got an enormous scent trail. Its longevity is 12 hours. You consider that beast mode. Whenever I think of that guy Darren, has anyone ever watched an old American TV show called Bewitched? The husband on Bewitched? I think of that's the type of guy that would wear this. The modern 60s or 70s guy who just got into the office setting. Aramis. It's a similar scent like Boss Number One. Have you ever heard of Boss Number One? It's similar qualities to that. Similar to New West, another Aramis product. New West for men smells like this as well. And another similar scent, cheaper. This is only $22 to $27 for these. They're about 3-4 ounces. But there's another scent that you can get. It's called Gila Roche Horizon. It's like a Dracar Noir, but it's similar to this, like $44 40 or 45% of similar note structures. And when you go searching for this, look for 50 milliliters, 1.7s. They're $5 to $8 all over, even on the fragrance discounters, even on eBay, $5 to $6, $7, $8. And the big bottles are like $20, $30, $40, but you get the 50 milliliter. Nobody can sell the 1.7s. That's your helpful tip if you want to smell cheaper on the budget. You get Horizon by Guy Larage, and the next one that it smells like is called, the next Beast Mode winter fragrance probably has a cult following of men who like to wear this as their signature scent. Came out in 1981. It's called Kouros. Other items that came out in 1981 is Anateus by Chanel and Santos de Cartier and Stetson. This has citruses and aldehydes and artemisia, which is like a dry, dusty herbal scent. Lots of florals like carnations and roses. It also has vanilla, amber, patchouli. So you got a whole mixture of complex ingredients. Very unique. Scent sillage is enormous. Longevity is enormous. My uncle passed away last year and had one of these with the silver bottom. That's a vintage bottle in his bathroom. I didn't want it. My brother did. My brother's older, so let him have it. This is good. If you're 19 to 25, you might like to be different and wear this. You could pull it off, but it's very 80s, very masculine. But I mean, it dries down differently. Like you would wear half a squirt to get it off. You know, it's one of those heavy, complex, very deep, and it will attract women, maybe older women, classier women. Great for nights out. The price is holding right around $70 to $80 all over the internet search. And don't despair, because I did find you a similar scent to this. It's called Stetson, the old cowboy hat company, I think. The Stetson's right around $8 for a 3.5 ounce. At the fragrance discounters, $8. 60% similar notes like the citruses and the florals and the amber and the honey. It's got the vanilla ending, just like this has a vanilla ending. Kouros is considered a fougere. Stetson is considered a chypre. What does that mean? I know, right? A chypre is more like citrus scents. Fougere is more like green notes, green and spicy notes. There's your lesson for today. The next Beast Mode winter fragrance is called Dior Homme Intense. Sometimes during the summertime, you can find this a little bit cheaper, $10, $15, $20, but don't make that stop you from getting it. It's a delicious fragrance. The 5-ounce bottles were $120, $125 during the summer. Now they're up like $130, $140, just to give you an idea. Lavender, iris, and pear is inside here. Lavender is that really clean floral scent, while the iris is kind of like a powdery, floral, almost like a violet note. Then it has musk mallow, which adds more powderiness to it. It has a vanilla undertone, but the vanilla is not listed on their website. The longevity for this is Beast Mode, 12 to 14 hours. Projection is moderate, but it does have a very good scent, unique scent in it, and it's very good for the colder weather. A similar scent, cheaper to this. Not much cheaper, but it is cheaper. It's called Valentino Yomo or Yomo Intense. The next Beast Mode winter fragrance would be called Sauvage Eau de Parfum. Smashingly good. The EDP. The EDP lasts longer than the Eau de Toilette. It's got darker, more rich notes in it. It just won't leave your skin. It looks like that. I love the sprayer on all these Sauvage bottles. They do have a new Sauvage called Parfum simply. I've yet to try that one. Comment down below if you've tried it and if you know anything about that one. If you like this one, it's a nice, appealing, unique scent that gets you noticed and gets. This is one of the most complimented, or the most complimented on this whole entire list. So this is Beast Mode compliments right here. The next one on the list is going to be called Pure Havana. It's like a cherry tobacco type scent, like the Angel Men DNA Accord with the cherry tobacco scent. It's just refreshing, clean, delicious, leathery tobacco note, cool rubber bottle. It sprays out like that. You could drop this. It won't break unless you drop it on the glass part, then it'll break. Prices are going up on this as it's getting harder to find, so take note of that. This is a very, very well-made fragrance called Pure Havana by Thierry Mugler, Angel. The next one on the list came out in 1995, and back then this was like tremendous quality. The quality has been reformulated It's still very good quality. Back then it was called Jean-Paul Gaultier. Francis Kurkdjian made this. Look at this beautiful bottle. This is called Gaultier. How do you find this scent cheaper? Is what you do is you find a Gaultier flanker. Many of them have similar scent qualities. They had special editions, winter editions. They had one summer editions. A lot of those are on discounts. And they have similar scent to this. They're very similar in different sweetnesses and things. Or you can get, if you can find it, look up Jean-Paul Gaultier aftershave. And sometimes sellers think, oh, an aftershave. And they got these bottles for 15 bucks. If you're lucky, you'll find a non-educated seller. Sorry, whoever the seller is, but I found several bottles for $10 to $15 about 2 years ago. I didn't look them up recently though. Aftershave smells and lasts just as long as this. Anyway, this has citrus, mint. One of my most favorite fragrances on this list. It's the regular eau de toilette. Got the mint. It's got the cumin in it, which is like a spice. It's got citrus in it, cinnamon, tonka beans, vanilla with woods is in it, and sandalwood. Tonka beans is kind of like cinnamon anyway, so you get the idea. It's kind of like a cherryish almond. That's what it smells like. This is 19 years and up. Great scent silage, great longevity. Longevity is 8 hours easily for this eau de toilette as well. All season fragrance. And you can get the big bottles like this at the department stores in the United States. 6.7 ounce, right around $120, $130. And I found some Amazon sellers selling it very good, 6.7 ounce for like $75, $80 for the 6.7 ounce. The next one on the list, you're talking about Beast Mode Winter Fragrance. Talking about Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. Probably one of the most expensive ones on the list. 100 mils, about $350. It's a delicious raspberry, saffron, thyme fragrance. Saffron is such an expensive ingredient to put in fragrance in the first part. And the fragrance lasts for 12, 15, 20 hours. It's got that Tom Ford vibe to it, drying down to a leather scent with a hint of sweetness. It's that jasmine, all kinds of sensual, soft, and exotic ingredients in it. And a similar scent, cheaper, half the price. Is called Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This is called Tuscan Leather. The cheaper one's called Ombre Leather. It's almost identical, just reverse the order of the scent. Thanks for watching this video. As always, check out Best Brands Perfume Playlist. Organized playlist. I got some Christmas music on there. Just something you can check out if you're bored. Plus all the fragrance videos, over 200 of them are organized in a nice, orderly fashion. Check out playlist today.